This past Wednesday, a panel of journalists and media experts discussed the idea of fake news and the problems it creates. Panelists included UNK communications professor Ralph Hanson.
The one thing that I think is that makes fake news so important is that we're tending to lose confidence in where we get information from. And I think that one of the reasons that fake news gets thrown around so much as an accusation is a way of making people say, well, nothing's real, nothing's important, we don't really have to pay attention to any of this, we can just believe what we want to believe. And I think that's a problem for us, because obviously there are things that are so. There are things that are true, and merely calling them fake doesn't help with that.
Constitutional lawyer Lee Anna Bash spoke about what she hoped students learned from the panel.
The one thing that I hope students get from this presentation is that they can be more engaged in the news that they're consuming and know a little bit more about the problems posed by fake news and how to detect it and how to combat it, I guess. And then I think this is such an important issue because it has so many ramifications in the political sphere right now, and because it does impact everyone, all consumers of news, how educated they are and what information they have.
UNK senior Amelia Cooper was one of nearly 100 students and faculty to attend the event.
The main thing that I learned from this panel is that fake news really has been around all this time, just in different forms, and it hasn't been completely publicized until President Trump really came into office. And we really need to learn how to navigate different news sources and not really take everything as fact as we find them.
So before fake news came about in that expression, people were saying false things all the time, or twisting things or spinning things. And so I think our job as journalists is to ferret out the spin from the reality.